We're going to give all praises, honor, glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachar Kodash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. To the Israelite foreigners, the speckled bird, all right, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth who may look like the heathen nations, and to the very few sisters that listen and learn, to you, Shalom. All right, we're the brothers with Great Millstone Chicago. I'm Yasharallah.
I'm Tazawanya, St. Benji.
All right, and we're just gonna hop into something quick, going into Esau knows that his time is running short. All right, if you could grab that Revelations 12, we'll start off with that. All right, because ever since the you know what happened and all these restrictions, things been picking up. All right, and if you haven't been paying attention to the news, then you would think that everything's gonna go back to normal, but it's really not. All right, you got more restrictions coming, more mandates. You're gonna have more troops now being deployed in certain states. All right, this snowball is rolling down the hill, and it's only getting bigger and faster.
And they talking about the chip a lot more now on mainstream. This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
Right, Esau knows his kingdom's coming to an end. Shoot, when was it? I want to say about 2 years ago, the chariot's been popping up like crazy. All right, and Jeremiah the 10th chapter said that the heathen are dismayed at the signs of heaven. All right, which Esau, these Idumeans, they see the what they call UAPs. All right, which they call them unidentified aerial phenomenon, which we understand according to the scripture. Those are the chariots of God. All right, the angels appearing. Okay, and these Idumeans, he knows what those are. Okay, he's not going to tell you what they are, but things like that he's seen. All right, and he's getting ready to roll out his agenda, because he knows that his time's running short.
This is James 2:19. Thou believest there is one power, thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. Who's this devil? 2 Thessalonians 2nd chapter, Esau Edom. He that coming after the working of Satan. All right, he is that wicked one. Malachi 1:4. He trembles. He knows this word is true. He knows what those chariots are, man. That's why he did what? Set up his space force. All right, he's getting ready for war. They put that question out recently. What would happen? I believe it was what would happen if an alien invasion happened, or how people react. They did a panel on it. How people react, or a questionnaire, whatever you want to call it. How people react if there was an alien invasion. They know what's coming, man, so they prepare for it. They ready to fight the attack that's coming from the heavens.
Right, you got those movies like Independence Day. You got that when Mars attacks or something like that with the little green aliens. Not only that, but he sees the men of the Lord, all right, week in, week out on the highways and byways prophesying this word on YouTube. All right, they've been attacking our channels. They see the Israelites standing upon their feet. All right, and how does it say it in that Ezekiel, that they was a great and exceeding army? They see the Lord. All right, they see the men of the Lord coming back to who they are. And in Revelations 11, it says that they were afraid when the spirit when they woke back up. All right, them being spiritually dead. All right, the body's being dead for 3 days. That's us being spiritually dead, not knowing who we are. But now that we're waking up, they see that, and they're afraid.
That's right. This is Wisdom of Solomon 2:12. Therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous. This is the wicked talking, right? Because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doings. He upbraideth us with our offending the law, and objected to our infamy, the transgression of our education. He professed to have the knowledge of the Most High, and he called himself the child of the Lord. He was made to prove our thoughts, which we are. He is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits. He abstained from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounced the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast of the Most High as his Father. Here's the point. Let us see if his words be true, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For if the just man be the son of God, he will help him and deliver him from the hand of his enemies. So Esau Edom, he knows what we teach. He knows what we preach. He knows what the UFOs are. He knows what that he has bounds that he cannot pass. Now he's in denial. All right, that's why he's ready to fight the Lord. He's in denial. All right, but he's ready to come make this move. He's ready to wipe us out. He say, "What? Let's see if the Lord gonna save him. Let's see." So that's where he's at with it, man. He's ready to come make his move. His word is going forth. It's a wrap. And ultimately, it's the Lord doing these things, man. The Lord is putting an end to Esau, like it says in 2nd Esdras. They are yet afraid, yet durst fight. The Lord is putting that spirit in them to do these things, man. You know?
Yup. And like it says, I believe it's Job, when he thinks that, when he's eating upon his table, it's going to rain down upon his head. When he thinks he's going to establish his agenda, hey, that's when the Lord's going to come and remove the rug underneath his feet. Not only that, but you got to understand these Idumeans, these Edomites, they made a diligent search of the scriptures. As it says, they became wiser than Daniel, roughly paraphrasing. So he been all up in the scriptures. He has somewhat of an understanding. That's why he's ultimately going to try to brand, all right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and the world with his charagma, with his implantable devices, because according to the scriptures, it's that electronic oil, He knows, hey, if I could, mark them, like the Lord is going to destroy them, and not only that, in Revelations 12, he's the accuser of our brethren, accusing us day and night before God, trying to keep us going off. So why? So his kingdom can continue forever. All right. What was that in Judith, the 5th chapter? I forget the dude's name, but he was like, look, if these people stay in sin, he's like, we could take them over. But if they sin against their God, then if they obey their power, then there's nothing we could do against them. All right, and the Lord is not, this time he's not coming back for all Israel. He's only coming back for the 1/3 and the elect. All right, so you're gonna, Esau, you're gonna get 2/3 of Israel. But ultimately the Lord's gonna only come back for that remnant. So that trick ain't gonna work anymore.
In fact, this is Isaiah 10 and verse 12. Wherefore it shall come to pass that when the Lord hath performed his whole work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria and the glory of his high looks. And it's talking about the modern Assyria. It's like modern Babylon. That's Esau Edom. It's the same thing, man. All right? But it said once our punishment was up, this kingdom goes down. And clearly our punishment has come to an end. How do we know? Because the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has entered back into us, man. All right? So we're out of here, man. And Esau Edom and the nation see it, and they're afraid because with the things we say, it pricks them.
And that Deuteronomy 30 and 7 is starting to happen to them. The curses are starting to fall upon them. You got this opioid epidemic. Esau, the lower level Edomites, they're starting to see get the effect of the curses upon them now, which is letting us know that, hey, the curses are coming off of us and they're getting put on them.
That's right. It's Deuteronomy 30:7, and Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So that's happening. They women against them. They divided. All right, they're becoming poorer and poorer in this country. All right, the middle class is basically wiped out. All right, it's over with, man. And really, the world, not even just America, Edom is starting to hurt more and more. The world can't continue like this, and they know this, man. That's why they're ready for what they call it, the Great Reset. But ultimately, it's going to be the will of the Lord. There will be a lot of people that die, but that's the Lord's plan, man. And who's going to be on top? Who's going to survive all of that? All right, the nation of Israel shall rule, man, under Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai. And Esau Edom knows this. He's trembling at it.
Yeah, and he's running out of. He's an old dog with old tricks, and his playbook is running out. It's only a matter of time before it's game over, and we're almost at the end. That's why we gotta keep on enduring, keep the faith, and remain sincere. Because the Lord, He's showing us, He's slowly but surely showing us these little nuggets here and there, like, this matches up with the scripture. Oh, this is what the Bible was talking about when it comes to such and such, and it's we're literally seeing prophecy being fulfilled right before our eyes, and hey, man, he even sees it, but the only thing is he wants to fight against the Lord and thinks that he's gonna ultimately win, like he's gonna try to fight against the Lord in the heavens. He's gonna go out swinging. But at the end of the day, we already know who's going to win.
And he got to do these things. It's prophecy. Isaiah the 47th chapter, it tells Esau Edom to go ahead and go harder in your witchcrafts. See if you can stop these things. Then it says, this should come upon thee. In fact, I'll grab that. This is Isaiah 47. And I'm going to get to the point, verse 10. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thy heart, I am and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. So the challenge was put out there. Hey, see if you can stop these prophecies from happening. See if this witchcraft will keep you going. And everything Esau was doing is failing him. His wisdom has failed him. All right? Quantitative easing ain't going to keep this economy going. This great reset and going digital, and they're trying to jab everybody with that microchip. They don't keep this place going. It's a wrap, man.
Right. That 2 Thessalonians, the mystery of iniquity is already at work, and that was back during the time of the Romans with Paul. They was already on their wickedness, doing the what the Lord set them up to do as the wicked. But it said only He will not letteth. All right, He being the Most High God, Yahweh, is allowing him to do what he does until he be taken out of the way, and we're at the end of him being taken down. His time is running short. All right, he received a temporary kingdom, and all kingdoms all fell. All great kingdoms fell. The only kingdom that was promised to have dominion forever, all right, was told to Yahweh Shai. All right, in Daniel 7, he's going to have an everlasting kingdom and dominion. All right, all these other kingdoms are going to fall. That's why in Revelations, he had many crowns. All right, he's coming back to take down all the kingdoms. All right, and that's including you Idumeans, you Edomites. All right, you're not exempt for that.
it's especially you Edomites.
Yeah.
Who's that coming with diagrams from Basra? Oh. Close out.
Yahweh willing, that was edifying. Till next time, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Makar Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. To the Israelite foreigners, the speckled bird, scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, who may look like the heathen nations, and to the very few sisters that listen and learn. Till next time, Shalom.
Shalom.